Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Chris here from Finland Mennonite. It's time for another midweek musing, this time where we slow down and remind ourselves of one truth from the previous week's scriptures and the sermon that we participated in. And this past week, we heard from several students, actually. If you missed it, you need to go back. It was all about following Jesus where we go to school. And we had some excellent input and some really good thoughts being shared there by those three students of ours. And just on behalf of what it's like to follow Jesus in school, whether it's in middle school, high school, or into college, whether you're homeschooled, private schooled, or public schooled. And so definitely go back and listen to that. But, as I was thinking about this, as I was musing, it had me thinking about running. See, I've been doing a lot of running recently. I'm here at this hill. I know it doesn't look much like a hill. It looks kind of like a straight road behind me, but trust me, it's a hill. And why am I here at this hill? Well, I'm in this training plan, and I'm going to be doing hill sprints here in a little bit. But as I was thinking, it's kind of hot. It's really sunny where I'm going to be running, right? There's a lot of reasons not to do what this training plan is encouraging me to do for today, which is to run these hill sprints. Like, I have a lot of reasons why I can come up with that this is not a good idea. I mean, it's going to hurt. I'm going to get really hot. I'm going to get really sweaty. I'm going to get out of breath. And that whole thought of that really had me thinking about what these students were sharing about what it can sometimes be like to follow Jesus in school. And really had me thinking about a conversation I've been having with a close friend and mentor of mine. And the way he put it was something like this. Do we trust God enough to believe that he has our best in mind? So when it says things like seek first the kingdom of God, or when he says to honor others above yourself, when he says to love him with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, when he tells us to live for his kingdom and not ours, right? Do we trust that he actually has our best in mind? Kind of like me right now. I'm questioning in some ways whether this individual who prepared this plan that I'm following to run a certain speed, 5K, does he really have my best in mind? And if I believe he does, then I'm going to go through with my run. I'm going to go up and down this hill 15 times in a sprint to increase my speed, right? And in the same way, when it comes to following Jesus, living for Jesus, talking about Jesus with those where we live, work, vacation, and more relevantly to last week's message, where we go to school, well, if we really believe God has our best in mind, then of course we're going to follow through with it, right? And so as you finish out this week, whether you're a student looking forward to going back to school, whether you're a college student looking forward to get back to campus, or whether you've been out of school for decades, it's still a challenge for all of us, wherever we live, work, go to school, or play. Do we believe God has our best in mind? And I believe he does. And so just like I'm going to run here, I'm going to encourage you to live out his ways, to reflect Jesus to those where you live, where you work, where you play, where you go to school, where you vacation. Have a blessed week.